Hi, welcome to my prod of the week. What's a prod of the week? It's a gentle dig in the ribs. It's a gentle reminder to take a moment from the business to consider a subject. It's so easy to overlook the obvious. We get tied up in the day-to-day run-of-the-mill stuff within the business, and sometimes we just need that prod to make a change. As always, these prods come from either a session with a client or talking to a colleague, or it might be a personal story. This week it's a personal story, no groans out there. It's really a follow-up as well from last week's prod, and it's just taking that moment out to look at the business from the eyes of, through the eyes of an outsider. This particular story happened in my last business. Been building the business for some time. Just got used to the day-to-day churn of business. Business was growing. Everything was absolutely going very, very well. And a friend came in, a colleague who I hadn't seen for a few years, and we were going to go out for lunch. So the first thing he said was, let's just have a walk around, just show me the business. And so walked out the office, first floor office door, onto a mezzanine floor, which now covered a huge area of the warehouse. And he suddenly said, "So when did you do this?" And I said, "Oh, a few years ago." And then we were walking around, and there was new products and new people, and the whole thing was really buzzy. And for the next hour or so, we just walked around, and it was, "When did you start that? Wow, how many clients you got? How many customers you got? How fantastic!" Because it's, and I didn't realise, because change happens slowly. We take on another client, we might take on another product group, we might take on a new type of business, and very quickly it becomes normal, it becomes run-of-the-mill, and we stop seeing it. So that's the real prod of the week, is stop, take a moment out, and look around through the eyes of that outsider and say, just how far have you come? What have you done? Conversely, follow up from last week, there might be times where you say, well, I haven't done, this hasn't changed, or we've got a bit stagnant. But just take that moment out, step back as if you were an outsider, and be amazed. So that's the prod of the week. Have fun with that, and I'll speak to you soon. Cheerio, bye bye.